Go!
Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. We still have about 55 members in detention. Protest will continue, Shiite says. We still have about 55 members in detention. Protest will continue, Shiite speaks. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. The Islamic movement of Nigeria, IMN, has said that the Nigerian authorities still has about 55 of its members in detention, especially those arrested in 2019 during the protest. Recall that IMN, also known as Shiite, took to the street when their leader Sheikh Ibrahim El-Zakzaki was arrested in 2015 after several of his followers were murdered by the Nigerian army during their annual court procession. After his arrest and detention, thousands of his members protested daily for about 6 years before the court discharged him last year. Professor Issa Michel Garul of the Academic Forum of the Islamic Movement of Nigeria, during the 8th Annual International Quds Conference, said the conference was to commemorate an incident that happened 7 years ago in relation to Quds Day that took place in Zaria. He recalled that they were observing the Quds procession before the Nigerian army opened fire on their members after they were labeled Boko Haram, which led to the death of hundreds, including 3 sons of Sheikh El-Zakzaki. We are here to commemorate an incident that happened 7 years ago in relation to Quds Day that took place in Zaria. On that day, people came out for a procession marking annual Quds Day. In the process, the Nigerian army, under the cover of Boko Haram, came out and attacked, killing a lot of people from behind the procession. Today is the day we are marking that event to remember our heroes and also to tell the world that there are still many people behind ready to make sacrifices until the harms of those people that sacrifice their lives are achieved. We are here to get our people together to pursue the objectives of those people that sacrifice their lives, he said. He said the Nigerian government had refused to release about 55 of its members who were arrested and detained in Abuja during their protest in 2019. We have a lot of members still in detention here in Abuja. We have them, especially those who were arrested in 2019. About 55 of them were arrested and detained. Some of them were killed and the corpses were taken away. Those that are still in detention in Abuja are being kept because the government framed up charges against them in order to get a chance of keeping them there. We have followed different ways to get them out. We have some cases in court that we are pursuing to make sure that we get them released. But still, the cases are still dragging. We will continue the protest. When the Sheikh was detained, we protested for nearly 6 years, and most of the time on daily basis. We didn't get tired. Fighting for our right is a continuous process. There is no way we will abandon our right. We will continue pursuing our right using all legal means until we get it. So the procession and other things related to it get our right on the table. Speaking of the seizure of the Sheikh's passport by the Nigerian authority, another member of IMN, Shuaibul Ahmed, said El Zakzaki still has bullet fragments in his body and requires a medical trip for treatment. Seizing his passport means bad for him since he has bullet in his body system, and the bullet emits lead which is poisonous. It is only a miracle that has made the Sheikh survive. At one point, he had a stroke twice while in detention. Without proper care, his wife is suffering from knee problems. Had it been we have the facilities that can cure him in this country, we would have taken him there. Even the government officials do not use Nigerian hospitals, so why would they seize his passport? To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let's know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening. And to my dear listeners, before I go, our government, like we all know, do not have our interest in mind. Please, let's vote for the right person this time around. So to my dear listeners, please do drop by the comment section and let's know